Tonight, we're learning exclusive information about a legal battle between the city of Dothan and an organization trying to open a group home for addicts in Dothan. WDHN has obtained court documents in an investigation we first brought you last night at 6, and they show the city may be putting roadblocks in the way, even though neighbors don't think that's enough. Alex Valdez has the story you'll see only on WDHN.
I think that this is a death knell for this neighborhood.
Time is running out for Shana Martin and her neighbors trying to keep a group home from closing on this house.
Scares me because this is my mom's house and my house is, as I said, 1,100 steps away.
The home would house 8 to 9 men with drug or alcohol addictions, some with past criminal convictions. The new homeowner, a nonprofit group known as Oxford House, runs recovery homes across the country. But the neighbors may not be the only ones trying to put roadblocks in their plan.
I'm very distressed and very upset.
WDHN has learned the city asked for Oxford to obtain a no-cost business license, paperwork that could require the group to make disclosures about their operation. Oxford claims that violates the Fair Housing Act, and the city is using that refusal as an excuse to cut off their utilities. They filed suit against the city in federal court last month. Dothan currently provides power to approximately 12 other group homes, and they all provided a business license.
What is their recidivism rate? What kind of success do they really have with their clients?
There are no staff members in Oxford houses. Only people in treatment live there in sort of a democracy, voting who can stay or go.
Someone who is not from Dothan is not particularly interested. Are they really going to be interested in who they're voting in or out?
Many residents are concerned the men who will end up living in this house will not be from the Dothan area or close to the Wiregrass. We have tried to reach out to the attorneys for this house, but they hung up on us.
Are we going to have people who are going to be coming in here from Texas, New York, New Jersey? I don't know.
In just a little under a week, the sale of the house will close, and 8 to 9 men with past drug and alcohol addictions, some with prior convictions, will be moving in, despite what neighbors are concerned about.
Are we going to have 6 cars? Is there somebody that's going to come and check and see if they're doing what they say they're doing? If they're democratically run, or they're just going to be given free run? Sounds like Survivor.
Both the city of Dothan and Oxford House are expected in court again in the near future, but a date has not been set yet. In Dothan, Alex Valdez, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.